All right, Israelites, check it out, man. I'm going to get back on it. Um, Chapter 75 is a very interesting chapter in the book of Jasher. Um, it's a pretty cool tale. Obviously it's not in the Bible, but it's really cool. I guess it's kind of cool, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Just like when you think you're doing something right, and you don't have the Most High's guidance, then things can turn on you real fast. So we're gonna go in chapter 75. We're getting back. The focal point is the Israelites who were stuck in Egypt, and obviously we're slaves in Egypt right now, except the Levites because they didn't take the proposition imposed by the Egyptians. So here we go, chapter 75, Great Book of Jasher. At that time, in the 180th year of the Israelites going down to Egypt, so we've been there for 180 years going down into Egypt. There went forth from Egypt valiant men, 30,000 on foot, from the children of Israel, who were all of the tribe of Joseph, of the children of Ephraim, the son of Joseph. And remember, at this time that all the matriarchs, as far as the 12 tribes, like Judah, Naphtali, uh, you know, Issachar, Reuben, all the matriarchs had died. And the ones that the Most High gave the power to, they had died. And remember, in a tale, when Judah was about to fight with his brother Joseph, his son, I think it was either Ephraim or Manasseh, was able to, restrain Judah. You know what I'm saying? So, they was Israelites and they had power too. So, as far as what I see, man, that power is no longer had no longer been given to us. It looked like the Most High would start raising up prophets, to help us out, in things. Notwithstanding that power is still given, just like Joseph said, that power is with every Israelite. It's just that when we're disobedient, that power is taken away, and that's the state that we're in right now. So here we go. For they said the period was completed which Yah had appointed to the children of Israel in the times of old, which he had spoken to Abraham. So when Abraham had said that we would go into captivity, these Israelites from the tribe of Joseph thought the curse of our captivity was over with, but they're gonna find out the hard way. All right, so these men girded themselves, and they put each man his sword at his side, and every man his armor upon him, and they trusted their strength, and they went out together from Egypt with a mighty hand. So notice what is the key point of that? Notice what it says in verse 3. They trusted their strength. They didn't put their trust in Yah, they put their trust in their strength. Okay? You've been a slave for all those years. Either you're gonna be strong. You gotta carry all those boulders and stuff all day. You're getting whipped. So you gotta be strong, just like we were here in the Americas, man. We was getting whipped, and they tried their best to destroy us, but they couldn't. But they bought no provision for the road, only silver and gold. Not even bread for that day did they bring in their hands, for they thought of getting their provision for pay from the Philistines, and if not, they would take it by force. So they would side with the Philistines in order to get their provisions. Normally most of the time the Most High would tell you what to do. These brothers took it upon themselves to, like, okay, if the Philistines won't side with us, we gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? All right. And these men were very mighty and valiant men. One man could pursue 1,000, and two could rout 10,000. So they trusted to their strength and went together as they were. And they directed their course toward the land of Gath, and they went down and found the shepherds of Gath feeding the cattle of the children of Gath. And they said to the shepherds, give us some of the sheep for pay, that we may eat. For we are hungry, for we have eaten no bread this day. And the shepherd said, Are they our sheep or cattle that we should give them to you even for pay? So the children of Ephraim approached to take them by force. It's like, all right, that's how you want to be. If you don't want to give it to us, we're gonna take it. Period. And the shepherds of Gath shouted over them that their cry was heard at a distance. So all the children of Gath went out to them. And when the children of Gath saw the evil doings of the children of Ephraim, they returned and assembled the men of Gath, and they put on each man his armor, and came forth to the children of Ephraim for battle. And they engaged with them in the valley of Gath, and the battle was severe, and they smote from each other a great many on that day. And on the second day, the children of Gath sent to all the cities of the Philistines that they should come to their help, saying, Come up unto us and help us, that we may smite the children of Ephraim, who have come forth from Egypt to take our cattle, and to fight against us without cause. Now the souls of the children of Ephraim were exhausted with hunger and thirst, for they had eaten no bread for 3 days, and 40,000 men went forth from the cities of the Philistines to the assistance of the men of Gath. And these men were engaged in battle with the children of Ephraim, and Yah delivered the children of Ephraim into the hands of the Philistines. So you can't say that Yah isn't just or that he's unfair. Yes, we are his children, but if we're disobedient, he will give us over to plague and sword. He'll do that. And you can't say that he's fair, that he's not fair, because he is fair. And they smote all the children of Ephraim who had gone forth from Egypt. None were remaining but 10 men who had run away from the engagement. So there's Ephraim getting shut down because they disobeyed the Most High. For this evil was from Yah. You see, a lot of times people say when natural disasters happen, or how can Yah let this happen? Well, how do you think Eve knew How do you think Eve knew good and evil? Because the Most High already knows good and evil, man. If he want to put evil upon you, it will happen. He knows good and evil. Why do you think in the Garden of Eden the Malachim said they will become just like us, knowing good and evil? So that's why they was banish. The Most High knows evil, man. Heck, he created evil. So he knows what evil is. And that's why Eve shouldn't have took that knowledge from that knowledge of good and evil from Satan, because he knew what evil could be. Alright. For they transgressed the word of Yah in going forth from Egypt before the period had arrived which Yah in the days of old had appointed to Israel. See, Yah, we already know how the story ends, but Yah had appointed Moshe to deliver the Israelites out of Egypt, not them getting themselves together and combating and getting ready. And of the Philistines also there fell a great many, about 20,000 men, and their brethren carried them and buried them in their cities, and the slain of the children of Ephraim remained forsaken in the valley of Gath for many days and years, and were not brought to burial. And the valley was filled with men's bones. So we have the valley of bones, as throughout it's repeated throughout the Bible. And the men who had escaped from the battle came to Egypt, and told all the children of Israel all that had befallen them. And their father Ephraim mourned over them for many days, and his brethren came to console him. And he came unto his wife, and she bare a son, and called his name Bereah, for she was unfortunate in his house. So it was very unfortunate. So when you have children, you name them of whatever is going on in your life. That's how you name them. You don't just look in some book and say, "Oh, that's a cute name. We'll name them this." There's meaning to a name. All the way back then, when people name children now, man, I don't know what the hell they thinking. Sometimes shit is crazy. All right, we'll get on the next one, chapter 76 on the next vid. It's good talking to you guys, man. Always good to be in the Word and clinging on to Yah. All right, shalom.